Hello Scorpio, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your weekly read for the week of the 27th of April to the 3rd of May 2020. I hope you're doing well, Scorpio. So Scorpio, it's the weekend when I'm publishing this video, which means I've got a half price sale, and this weekend it's on my biggest block reading. So if you want to know what your biggest block is, or your biggest resistance that's stopping you from moving forward in your life, getting what you want, manifesting what you want in your life, then you're going to want to book in for one of these readings. I'm going to go into that, what your biggest block is, where it came from, and more importantly, how to release it, Scorpio. So they're 3 pages long. I get them out within 24 hours of you ordering them, and you can book on a link up there. So that makes it 60 Australian dollars instead of 120, which is about 35-40 American dollars right now. So Scorpio, let's go into your story this week. What's going on for you, Scorpions, this week? What's the story? Ooh, vulnerability. Shaky ground is what I'm feeling. You're feeling out of depth. You're feeling you don't know what's going on. Maybe this is the kind of feeling when a relationship ends and it came as a surprise, and then suddenly you're by yourself and you don't know what to do. Or you lose a job and you thought it was a sure thing, and then suddenly, the ground goes from underneath your feet, and you haven't got a sure footing anymore. You're not sure what's going on. It's a tower moment. It's what comes after a tower moment. It's like, what now? I don't know. I thought I knew what was going on in my life, and now everything's changed. You're at the vulnerable stage, Scorpio, this week. Something has changed. It might have come as a bit of a surprise. It might not have been a surprise, if you're honest with yourself. You might have been ignoring signs to actually make that change yourself before. But whatever, it's happened. So let's see where this is headed. You're feeling vulnerable. You're feeling like you're on shaky ground. You've lost your footing. What's going on? Why is this happening to us, Scorpios? Maybe because you weren't listening to the signs, but it's going to be a good thing for you. So the changes in your life are being chosen for you if you haven't been choosing them for yourselves. Of course, that's what happens when we're pushed into change by the universe like this. You didn't choose a change, you're being pushed into it. Sometimes it's just the easiest path. It might not be that you weren't following the signs. This just could be the easiest path for you to choose those changes. But whatever the circumstance, it is allowing you to choose changes in your life now. So it's like things have been taken away to give you space to start making changes in your life, choosing those changes. But before you choose those changes, you need to release guilt. So guilt, it's always connected with the past. We hold on to guilt. Sometimes it's an idea that we owe someone, or that something's gone wrong, or that we've caused some negative kind of circumstance, or we did wrong. Maybe you think you've done something wrong to have that thing taken away from you. I'm not hearing that you did, Scorpio, but it was just time to change. It was time for change, that's all. So leave all that guilt behind. That's what this week is about. Why are you feeling vulnerable? Yeah, maybe that's why you got the innocent card, because you need to get back to your innocence, You're not at fault, Scorpio. You're not at fault. You might want to learn from the things that you did, but it doesn't mean you're at fault, Life is always progressing us. It's always wanting to move us toward what we want. The cicadas agree. They're singing loudly to you, Scorpio. So where's this headed? You're going to release that guilt. You're going to choose the changes that are right for you now from this space. Get back to your innocence. And just embrace this vulnerable time, Stepping into the unknown. Because you're empowering yourself. It's just stepping away from people that weren't really a match to you. Stepping away from people that weren't really a match to you, weren't headed in the same direction as you, that would have had, just a different idea of you. Something popped into my head now. So imagine if I was a gamer before, and I started my YouTube channel off as a gamer, and I had lots of gaming friends on there, and then I switched it to doing this kind of stuff. Now imagine if I just kind of changed my channel to this stuff now from that, but I still had all those people on my channel. Imagine the kind of reactions that they'd have to this stuff, because they wouldn't be in alignment with me. Maybe some of them would, but the majority of them wouldn't be, right? So just imagine all the flack I'd take from that. Imagine all the haters or all the, the trolls, the trolling that I'd get and things like that. That's the kind of thing that you've got. So you're empowering yourself and making changes, Scorpio, but you're trying to do it on the YouTube channel with those people that are interested in something else that you were interested in your past. You're around the wrong people. You have been around the wrong people. You're moving forward, evolving, moving to something else. They're just going to be jealous of it. They're not your people. They're not your people anymore. So be careful who you share this with, Scorpio. Be careful who you're trying to include in this, because you don't want to start waving red flags in front of bulls. You don't need to make it hard on yourself, Scorpio. You don't need to say to your friends, I'm leaving you behind because I'm doing this, I'm stepping forward in this way, and you're all losers, kind of thing. That's what they're going to hear, even if you're just telling them, this is what I'm doing now. That's what they're going to hear. They're going to hear, because you guys are losers, and I'm not like you anymore. I'm better than you. That's what people's egos hear when we move on from them like that. And so empower yourself, but break free from those people, as in, you don't need to tell them about it. You don't need to try and bring them along, or even make them feel bad for not evolving along with you. So it's very much a week of releasing yourself from more than has just been released, whether that's for someone that broke up with you in a relationship, Scorpio, whether it's a job that you lost, whatever it is that's been taken away from you suddenly, that's left you feeling like you're on this rocky ground. There's more to let go of than that, even. It's opening the door for you to let go of more than that and to choose even more changes. When change is happening, why not just change everything? That's what happened to me when I was moving to Australia. I thought I was working in corporate in the UK, and I moved to Australia, and I thought, well, I can either move to where I want to move, set up my own business, like change everything at once, or I can do like halfway house kind of thing, move to the city, get another corporate job to ease me in to kind of, do half the changes. And I thought, that's if I'm changing, I might as well change everything at once. There's no point in going halfway, getting stuck again, and then having to break free of that. Might as well just change everything at once. And that's your energy at the moment. Something has changed. Why not change everything at once? Why not let go as much as you can right now while things are changing, while things are in flux? It's like the perfect opportunity. It's like if you are remodeling your kitchen, it's the perfect opportunity to throw away all the things that are past their best by date or use by date, things like that. So use it as an opportunity. Use this time as an opportunity. Listen to your intuition. And I just had this image of this. This is what I did one time. I went through my clothes, asking myself, does that make me feel great or not? And then I was getting rid of all the clothes that don't make me feel great. It's like that. I can't think now, but yeah, just letting go of stuff, decluttering things, listening to how things make you feel. Do you want to get rid of it or not? Is it uplifting you or not? Does it make you feel great or not? You don't have to hold on to things just because it doesn't make you feel really bad. You can hold on to things that make you feel great and let go of everything else. Make even more space. This is like a week for letting go as much as possible. Well, listen to what's inside of you, Scorpio, to let go of as much as possible this week. Choose those changes, release that guilt, use this vulnerable place. If you're feeling vulnerable already, you might as well use it to get rid of even more, right? You're in flux right now, Scorpio. Some really good things are going to come from this. Not this week, but some really good things are going to come from this. Being redirected. So go with it, Scorpio. If you like this reading, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that, Scorpio? How does it resonate with you? I love hearing from you. Don't forget, booking for one of those biggest block readings while they're half price is the link right there. And have an awesome week, Scorpio. I'll see you next time. Bye.